in the last game, that last stock.
Oh, yeah, taking it over Ned. No, I don't think anyone was seeing that coming. Great job to him for it. Now, I'm wondering here, because I know Earl has a lot of experience against Frosty, but I would assume MrRyanNess also has a fair amount of experience against Lucina, as she's a very common character. So I'm wondering whose practice is going to pay off a bit better here.
Yeah, Earl, once again, ranked 4th in the state. MrRyanNess, I know he's like a traveler. He came from the East Coast, I think. But he's been coming to a lot of these, so I'm guessing he's living around here right now. Either way, yeah. I know the very early set count when it came to Frosty and Earl, I think Earl just had a very dominant lead. I want to say Frosty either had the last set or he has a very recent set on him for sure, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They've been very back and forth as of late.
But this is looking in MrRyanNess's favor, but either way, just one offstage interaction could end the Belmont stock. And 2 aerials gets him the lead.
Oh, yeah. And now that, as you were talking about, those offstage situations, so tough. But, man, those tether recoveries, a bit harder to edge than people think. And, wow. Yeah.
What an option right there. The down air into the axe to catch the air dodge. I got to wonder if that was a misinput or just a hard read.
Oh, whatever it was, it got wiped away pretty quickly there. Earl returning fire with that fair off stage. And we're back to even stocks.
2 stocks, 6 minutes. We're running it back to a game. The Wii U.
Man, it can really be tough to kind of find your way into those edge guards unless you have like a continuous hitbox like Ivysaur Nair, maybe it's the rarely seen Mewtwo Nair. It's really tough to challenge those. You have to be super precise on when they snap to ledge.
Right, and those tether recoveries are very hard risk right there because they can be kind of intercepted by like a body in between. So it's a very scary situation with being Belmont trying to forward air or back air onto the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, MrRyanNess has done a pretty good job getting back to stage so far. Oh, and there's that Nair finally interrupting him, but he'll still make it back on the up B.
Yeah, absolutely. Nair 2 would have sealed the stock right there, but did not connect into the second hit, and MrRyanNess gets a second chance at the stock. Good recovery.
Yeah, opted to go high there. I think Earl was expecting him to finally succumb to the pressure and go low. Oh,
does the counter work on the forward air and back air right there? He spaced it for a tipper. I would have wondered if it would have blown him up or not.
I wonder. I think if it's snapping the ledge, no. But I'm not too sure on that. I'm not super well versed on the Belmont Lucina matchup.
Doesn't catch the tech option right there, but still Earl sitting with the stock lead right now. Hopefully he doesn't lose his current one right now.
Yeah, got to find his way around all these projectiles, and RyanNess has done pretty good with the ledge traps so far, but hasn't found the same lethality. Oh, barely missing with that axe.
Yeah, and did not space himself for that holy water at the ledge, so Earl gets on stage somewhat for free. Turns it around that time, but gets the stage control, and now got another ledge trap opportunity.
Yeah, and I know fourth throw will kill. Oh, but that F tilt will kill much sooner. And back to even stocks once more, but RyanNess accrued a little bit of damage trying to finish that second stock up, so we'll see what he does to try and even it out a bit more.
Ooh. Gets stage control from that, but either way, this is still a pretty even game. We've seen Richter being able to blow up some stocks before. He got some shield pressure, but forward air is going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, great job from Earl. Definitely showing his understanding of the matchup, going way out there, not trying to go and punish an up B recovery. He knows that that tether recovery is going to be ideal.
So we're going to run it to Smashville. Earl places the stage bans in. I like Smashville for the Belmonts because he can, throw the cross and cover a lot of space, and you can't really approach from above.
Yeah, a lot of people will try and ban big stages against the Belmonts because they assume that the Belmonts want as much space as possible. But when you have a stage as small as Smashville, he only needs 1 or 2 hitboxes, and he's controlling the entire stage. Right. So stage control is very key.
So yeah, Earl leading in the set 1-0. It's a best of 5 set, so he's got to take 2 more to take the set right here. And obviously he is the favorite to win, being, I think, the overall 3 seed of the tournament. Seeded to do a run back on Dan, but Dan actually in the grand final, so it's going to be Ned waiting for the first crack at the winner of the set.
Yeah, I'm still, it's weird hearing Ned and losers. Again, props to Super Dan for that.
Hey, he's done it a few times before, too. He's very irritated by the Joker matchup, as a lot of people will be. Ned, fantastic player, obviously. So we're going to see how it goes here, right here.
Great job to Earl. Almost immediately taking that stock. No sweat, really. And he's already got the percent lead. And wow, huge spike. And that'll be the second stock gone. And all of a sudden, MrRyanNess in dire straits in this game, too.
Earl already saying, take me to losers finals right now.
Yeah. Earl's like, what? How deep are your pockets right now, sir? 'Cause I've got this on lock.
Yeah, very frustrating matchup for the Belmonts for sure.
Oh yeah, a character that's able to get in, has good disjoints to try and challenge some of the disjoints the Belmonts have.
Good mobility, and Lucina, a character that gets excellent options out of parry.
Oh yeah, and also has amazing edge guards.
And there he goes, looking like a rat for this game one. Yep.
Yeah.
37% on Earl, making a statement in this loser semifinal match. Gotta wonder what's
seriously.
running in his mind right now.
Every interaction led to, in that last stock at least, every interaction led to him getting another hit and extending that lead. And if I'm MrRyanNess, I'm thinking about possible secondaries here. I know he also has the a Mega Man and a few other characters in his pocket as well.
Mega Man is a frustrating matchup for Lucina too. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be a bad option, you know. Oh, the Ditto. Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Oh, he's going for Lucina?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
A literal even matchup.
Yeah. Oh man, well, we'll see whose sword draws blood first here in this game number 3. Earl standing to continue on to losers finals if he wins this game.
And this would be a hard statement to make if you could reverse 3-0 him with Lucina, because Earl, longtime Lucina player ever since Smash 4, so several years under his belt with this character, and again, top 5 in the state. It's going to be hard to do so.
Yeah, and it comes up in a lot of dittos. I think this is. Oh wow, Earl just throwing away the stock to get the spike.
And he wants to do it, man. He can do it 2 more times if he wants.
He sure can. In a lot of dittos, it really comes down to like 1 or 2 polarizing moves that each character has. I think Lucina dittos are one of the most like fundamentally sound dittos in the game, so it's really fun to see one because it's both players doing everything they can to win neutral, get their spacing right, and usually the better player comes out on top.
Ooh, there we go. Has to force the recovery. Good anti-air from Earl, just waiting on the ground.
Yeah, he is just not letting him breathe right now.
But it's still pretty even.
Yeah, I mean, it feels even, but like just standing there, daring him to approach, and then immediately F-smashing as soon as he does.
A light little retreating neutral air to apply shield pressure, and really deep forward air, fast falling to his death, and now Earl playing with a stock lead.
Yeah, MrRyanNess must have seen Earl throw away a stock to get the edge guard, said, cool, I'll do that myself, and just misspaced it a little bit.
And I really like that punish from Earl when MrRyanNess committed. He got in for the dancing blade, got the clean 21%, and now he's playing around with his lead right now.
Yeah. And clean stuff from MrRyanNess, putting him off stage, but he can't really get that killing blow yet.
Oh, that's good. No, that's not going to be game. 44?
No, I don't think so. Ooh, comes close though, and that is a hearty 70%.
It's actually very fortunate for MrRyanNess. He landed on the platform. He could get walked to the edge, but either way, a 2-stock victory seals it for Earl and moves on to losers finals to take on Armada Ned.
Yeah, definitive 3-0 from him too. He is. I think he's ready for this grudge match.
Mm. Good practice for him right there. Practices spacing, practices edge guards, and he's going to need it if he's going to play Joker.
Yeah. Joker has been. I know Ned's. I personally think Ned still has a better Pokemon trainer, but I do love watching his Joker, and it's been great seeing it kind of evolve as he's continued playing it.
And I gotta wonder what character he's gonna opt for against Lucina. Or